Okay, so I'm an ordinary Palestinian refugee living in Lebanon in a Palestinian refugee camp. We're telling the American public here about the refugees and about the right to return and why is it so important for us as refugees to go back to our land and to our home. Well, actually, what happened was the members of the SJP, like, they were objecting about the presence of Alison Weir, and when I did not quite understand why they were objecting, so I asked them why, and one of them answered that Alison Weir writes about or says that Israel has no right to exist. So I said, where's the problem about that? Because I'm coming here to say that Israel has no right to exist. So they said, they were basically Palestinians. They said, this kind of things we like discuss between each others, but we cannot discuss them in front of people. American people, like, because that might inside the campus, of course, because that might cause problems for the SJP, and they would like cut off the university would cut off the funds if the SJP was like accused of being anti-Semitic. The university is going to stop their funds and they're going to shut down, and no one is going to talk about Palestine anymore. So I told them it is a fight, and any fight is going to have like you have to do sacrifices. Like back in Lebanon, we have these Palestinian clubs. Most of the Palestinian clubs in the universities do not take any funds from the university. We pay from us, so you can do the same thing. The existence of Israel, as I told previously, the SJP, the existence of Israel means that I have no right to exist, because like I am a refugee in a Palestinian camp inside Lebanon. Lebanese government does not want me, and we cannot return. So what are we? Are we gonna stay stateless or refugees for uh, like generation after generation? It's already like 3 generations. So so Israel definitely has no right to exist. I mean, it's our land. After they told me that you cannot say that in front of people or in front of the audience, so that's when I told them that I do not want to talk anymore. I just canceled. I asked Paul, basically I told him that I do not want to talk anymore, and I packed my stuff and I went out. Well, I was actually telling them that I'm not quite understanding the definition of anti-Semitic. Like, I like every time someone who says anything like so simple about any Jew, it seems like it's anti-Semitic. They had in mind that we're going only to discuss the humanitarian conditions, that's all. Like, I'm going to say, yeah, we're poor, we're hungry, we're thirsty, we're whatever. And they did not expect that I'm going to go for any political issue, like the Israeli right to exist, or the 194, or the right to return. So basically, they had that in mind. But I had another thing to present to them. I want to say that when I came to the USA, it's like I had this feeling that I can talk, or I could talk anything that I want, and I can express anything I want, because what we know about America, it's my first time in America, so what we know about it is the country of freedom, and we can say whatever we want. So like having from the third event restrictions among what I said, what I wanted to say, is really something interesting about America. I do not believe that they do not want to hear about it. They're just like did not know before about it. And I believe also that whenever someone knows about the presence of such suffering or agony or misery, that a group of people are having because they cannot go back to their land, I think they might change their minds, except if they were like Zionists.